Okay, we'll start looking now at offensive pathways from the De La Riva. And the first thing that we should be testing with De La Riva always is can we get back exposure? Okay, from the back exposure, we're going to look at a move now often referred to as the baby bolo, being like a condensed version of the Baron bolo. Okay, so the baby bolo is going to allow me to get behind him and bring him down to me, or sometimes I'm going to have to bring my partner down to their hands and go from there. Okay, so from however we've entered to our De La Riva, okay, we want to maintain that internal rotation that we spoke about in the overview video. And as we're doing that, using outside leg or even hand if we need to start turning the corner and getting angled. What I mean by getting angled is if I'm looking at his far leg, if I'm seeing his ankle from the front side of the body, okay, I'm not getting the angle that I need. If where I'm looking at his ankle is around the back side, so I can see this foot around the back of this leg, that's where I'm getting good angle, okay? Once I'm getting to angle, I want to use my attachments here, okay? So I sit up and really attach to the leg, and then I'm going to rock back and extend my foot up and over my shoulder whilst pulling the grips that I have on the knee and ankle. Okay, the intention is that I bring that back leg closer to me with a back step here. Okay, because now I can reach with my hand, and what we see, we'll go back. Okay, we can also reach with our De La Riva hook. Having it here is what we call the shallow De La Riva. Okay, but if I can pull and reach across that far thigh with my foot, this is a deep De La Riva hook, which allows me to trap his hip here. Okay, from this position, especially with me holding the ankle, if he tries to square out this way now, it's very difficult because my leg blocks, okay? And if he tries to turn the other way, it's difficult because I've still got this knee, or I can move to the hip, okay? We'll just square up a little bit here. Actually, let's turn around. Okay, so we'll look at this from another angle now. Okay, so I've gotten to my angle. I start to work to bring that leg back. I reach, catch with my deep De La Riva hook. Okay, now from here, I start to change my grips from being on this leg, and I start to approach the hips. So I previously had all my grips down on this ankle. I like to think of this like a big rectangle where I'm all the way down in this quadrant right now. And as I manipulate his stance to access this leg, I spread my grips out to all the far corners of that rectangle. Okay, from here, I can now pummel my other leg in, getting to crab hooks on the back of his knees, okay? But with my hips out to the side, I can't really attack the back too well. So I want to use my attachment begin to pull my hips to center. Now we're in a good position to attack. We reach up and grab the hips, and I extend my legs as I sit up to dip him down into this position. Here I take a high knee position to trap him in this space, and whichever way he rolls, I'm setting a hook to make sure I control with a bottom hook for the back control. Okay. Just one more detail on this. If from this position where we're attacking, if our partner's too tall as we get access to that leg and we can't physically reach the hips, or they know what's coming and as we reach for the hips, they sort of shoving their hands off, we have to go to the ankles. Okay, but the mechanics are the same. I extend my legs, and albeit I don't pull his back down to me, I do break him down here. And from here I can scoot back so that I can come up, okay, and I can attack the back either side from this position, okay? Different options approaching the back off the De La Riva.